Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Now I'm in Dubai, but next month, 8th and 9th, I'm planning to come to Bengaluru for a workshop. So those who are interested may subscribe to our workshop in Bengaluru, contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. US markets fell yesterday. In fact, for the last two trading sessions, day before yesterday and the previous day, the markets were very, very volatile. Both days Nifty fell 1.5%, but almost recovered the entire 1.5%. But what happened yesterday, markets fell, it has not recovered. So the people say there's some problem in banking industry, especially mid-cap banks, lending. So that was the reason for the fall. But however, Asian markets are down but not out, and GIFT Nifty is indicating about 25-30 points gap down. But we have not been following the global cues for a long time, and for the last few trading session only, so we have been following. So it'll be interesting to see whether that 20-30 point gap down, will that gap down sustain and market continue to fall, or there will be recovery. That is one thing. Second thing, Infosys result has not been really very good. Infosys ADR is down more than 2%, and Wipro also down more than 2% in US. So therefore, but the point here is that nobody is expecting good results from Infosys. So that's why Infosys stock has already fallen 30 rupees in the last two trading sessions. 20 rupees day before yesterday, about 10 rupees yesterday. So usually what happens on the day of the results, more than the result, the positioning of the people in futures and options. Say for example, expecting a bad result, if everybody has shorted the stock, and when markets open slightly lower, they will rush to book the profits. And when too many people book the profits, that can trigger a short covering. Remember, India's corporate history, in banking corporate history, the worst possible result of about 3,400 crore was declared by Bank of Baroda sometimes before, a few years before. And that day, the stock has shot up more than 20%. The reason is people simply said, the worst is over. Now, if any long-term investors or contra investors looking to invest, now the market is at swing high and is about 3% from all-time high. And then where you can see at a good value, IT stocks. The IT stocks has corrected so much. So with that conviction, if some long-term investors come into the market, or the people who shorted covering their shorts, who knows? Infosys can go the Axis Bank way. Axis Bank result was bad, but the market went up. And then people said, okay, though results were bad, their asset quality has improved. The same thing, Infosys goes higher. We will give some reason today evening. If Infosys goes lower, we will give some other reason. So it'll be interesting to see that. So number one, how IT stocks is going to behave. Number two, Bank Nifty is very, very close to all-time high, just 150 point, which is not even 0.5%. But remember, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, both ADRs are down in US. So banking stocks is going to perform today. That's the second thing. And third thing, today evening, results for Reliance Industries. So how that stock is going to move today. But it has already moved about 25-30 rupees in the last few trading sessions. So these three will decide the market direction today. And looking at the open interest, 25,500 and 25,400 put options have been written aggressively and put call ratio now around 1.53, which is, I can say, slightly overbought. But considering the fact that last 2 days, Nifty shot up more than 500 points, so this bullishness is expected. Even the RSI is above 60, so showing that there is a relative strength in the market. And moreover, technically, the market is long. So earlier, I told you Nifty, if it closes above 25,180, Nifty becomes technically long. So yesterday evening, I said, so that's going to be a very strong support if the market reverses. And not only that, if you're looking at the very, very short-term support, maybe for 2 or 3 trading sessions. So earlier I said Nifty is likely to consolidate between 25,000 and 25,500. In fact, many times market came under selling pressure when 25,500 came. So this time 25,500 is crossed. And then, so logically, very, very short-term support is at 25,500. So the first support is at 25,500. Second support is 25,200. And then a major long-term support is 24,500. But look at 24,500 put options in November series or December series. Still they are trading at a good premium. So, I would say if it is a weekly, I would sell 25,500. Monthly, I would sell 25,200. November or December, I would sell 24,500. So that is how I see my short-term, medium-term, long-term supports in the market. However, this is not a recommendation for you to trade. Right. So overall, market sentiment is bullish. Yesterday, both FIIs and DIIs were net buyers, and both were buyers for about more than 1,000 crore. So yesterday I told you what could have changed the things in favor of bulls is the rupee appreciation of about 40 pice. But today we have to see how rupee is going to behave. So sometimes one day big movements happen because of Reserve Bank intervention. But whether that gain is sustainable, sustaining for next few days or not, that we have to see. And as usual, gold and silver hit all-time high ahead of Deepavali. And the gold is like running very, very crazy. So every time we thought, this run is over, but still the run is continuing. So anyway, keep watching for all these factors. And so talking about support and resistance, 25,500 to 25,800 is the expected range for today and Monday also. So because this week Nifty expiry is on Monday, not Tuesday. So just only today and Monday only 2 trading sessions are there. And the markets I'll tell you some interesting point, so one of my friends was holding 25,000 put option. He sold it. So it was trading around 10 rupees, around 230, 245. So he wanted to know whether he can close it. I told him, no, wait, close around 329. So he said, why? I said, 2 days of rally, more than 500 point rally, people could not just believe. And the people think, selling can come at any point of time. So because of that, the premium tend to be very high. Until the end of the day, when the people understand that there will be no more selling and the premiums will start collapsing. So if you look at the 25,000 put option and if you look at the Nifty in the last 45 minutes, Nifty has actually fallen 50 points. But 25,000 put option shot up from 10 rupees, fell from 10 rupees to 6 rupees 50 pice. So that is how the options market work. So 2 days of rally and plus the US markets and Asian markets are down. So the put buyers will become active, and if they understand that the market is not going to fall until the end of the day, so only in the last half an hour there will be some price depreciation. So if you are a smart guy, you may enter the market around 230, 245, sell options and square up at 329. So you will make few bucks. And of course, as long as something bad is not happening in the last 45 minutes. And today is Friday. So usually what happens, Monday to Thursday, if the market rallies, and all those people who bought the position, who bought the stocks or futures along the way from Monday to Thursday, and they'll be sitting in a good profit. And especially given the US shutdown, US China problem, Trump irrational behavior, these people may not want to carry the positions over the weekend. So if they start booking some profits, the Nifty might come down a little bit, may not be very big. But in fact, that has not happened last Friday. Last Monday to Thursday also markets were higher, but Friday, end of the day, market actually closed at the highest point of the day, and there was no profit booking. So because now technically market is very, very strong, usually people who play in futures are the people who follow the technicals. They may not be, inclined to book the profit. And moreover, if somebody has gone long Monday or Tuesday, they are sitting in a huge profit, more than like 400, 500 point profit. So even if something happens over the weekend, even if there is a 200 point gap down, still these people may not be in loss. So with that conviction, they may carry the position also. So there are lots of ifs and buts today, but it will be interesting. Remember, Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank will be in focus because all three results are there today evening and tomorrow. And then Monday, these three stocks will be reacting. So remember, as I said many times, that has about 1/3 weightage in Nifty. So that's also very, very important. But usually ahead of the event, if the market is bullish, things likely to be bullish. So that's my past experience. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.